All right, here we go. Teddy, what are you doing? Okay. So I just got this built. Dude in Utah, Oak and Iron Shop is the name of the place if anybody's looking for it. But yeah, I mean, I had so many bags full of clubs that I kept seeing pictures of people that had things like this, and I thought, all right, might as well get it done. So we're just going to run through some of the clubs and then maybe do a quick little Q&A and kind of keep it short and sweet and wrap it up. But we'll start with my setup. Ping G410, tie fiber, Tor 70 Aerotech driver. 3-wood, Sim 13 or 15 degree 3-wood with the Fuji Speeder Evolution. Good shaft. Love that club. I played this one forever, for a few years, the M5, and never thought that I really didn't think I could find like a better 3-wood. And I put that one in play the week it came out. Here's the putter I've been rolling with for about a year and a half, maybe a year. Even roll, huge offset, ERTS1. You can go get one of those if you want. Just switched hybrids. It's kind of an oldie but a goodie. Titleist H2 818. Really excited about that. Then I got my iron setup. 4, 5, 6, 7 are these Miura CB301s. Nippon NS Pro prototype 2F15 shaft. Golf Pride grips, ribbed, everything, all of my irons and wedges. And then the 9 and 8, I've got the Miura MB001s. I mean, these are some of the best irons I've ever hit in my entire life. Then I got the new SM8s in the bag. Got a huge ding on the 46. Aaron Dill, if you're watching, I need you. I go 61 and 57. Just switched back to the T-grind in the 57. But yeah, so that's my setup right now. I've been gaming the Miuras for about a year and a half, maybe even a little longer. Really happy with how I've hit them, and yeah. But let's get into some of the older stuff or some of the newer stuff.
Do you have a Miura putter in the collection?
Miura putter?
Mm-hmm.
No Miura putters. A lot of Scotties. These are some of my favorites. We'll get into those later, but we'll just kind of run through some of these. So,
how do you stamp your wedges?
Oh man, I mean, Aaron Dill just kind of does whatever he wants, but these are all T-grinds. This is one of my favorite wedges Aaron ever did for me. Aaron Dill Pickles, that's what we used to call him. And I mean, just that wedge is ridiculous. That's a really cool one. And then some of the ones he did with this little channel in them have been pretty cool. This one too. But I love when he grinds off that toe, throws the TBC stamp on there. But I mean, he's done everything from, like stamping a big ZB in there with the dots to, a few of them just kind of have a ZB on it. To like kind of like a dancing ZB. That's a little bit of an older wedge. One of the cooler ones we ever did, I think one of my friends has them right now, but we went with just like the S for sand wedge, L for lob wedge. That was before people were doing it and thinking it was cool, so just remember that.
Do you have a defined time you use a wedge?
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of depends. Everything's different. Put some Roman numerals on these ones one time. But yeah, so 46s, you know, pitching wedge, 51 to 52 degrees, and 56s, and then anything from a 57 to 61 or 62. But I've been gaming this T grind for a while. You know, I had a lot of people asking about this kind of number 7 tank or, you know, Odyssey putter. Got some of the 2-on-1s as well. I mean, this is one of my favorite putters.
Are all your wedges raw?
I mean, most of them. There's a handful in there that aren't, you know, I mean, that's an SM4. Same with that one. I think I got those at the U.S. Open at Pinehurst. But,
Oh, really? That one?
Yeah, both of those. But, yeah, I like them raw.
Have you always played a 61, and is it bent from 60 or 62, or comes as 61?
No, so I honestly, like my whole life growing up, I played a 51 or a 52, 58, like all through high school, college, and then kind of when I got out on tour, I still kind of played that for a little while, and then over the last couple of years, just kind of figured out like there was a lot of times I wasn't using like a 3-iron or anything like that, or not a lot of times per tournament. So we figured might as well throw another wedge in the bag. So now I go 51, 56 or 57, 61, and I've been pretty happy with it.
It was awesome caddying at Brookline.
That was my caddy at Brookline? No,
I caddied.
Sure caddied at Brookline.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, that's funny.
The Russian's asking.
Oh yeah, the Russian, he loops there. All right, so like played Titleist, you know, my entire life. You know, they're really good golf clubs, obviously. These kind of like MBs, kind of you see a lot of. I played these for a long time. These are the 712s, 715s, 716s.
Someone asked again how long you use a wedge before you get fresh ones. It just depends, right?
Yeah, just kind of, I would say probably like, I get 2 or 3 sets a year. But it obviously depends. If they get like dinged up or, you know, a break or something like that, you obviously get new ones.
Max Arden requested to join.
It'll like screw up the thing because they won't be able to see it as much. Here's kind of some of the Miuras I've been playing. These are the new TC 201s. Shout out Tron Carter. Pretty cool ferrules on there. These are pretty good. They haven't quite made the lineup yet, just mainly because I've been really happy with my gamers with those CB 301s. These were another one that I messed around with for a little bit, the CB 1008s. These were really good, but I mean, I just like wasn't good enough to hit them. Wow, those are good though. Wow.
What's better about a raw finish on a wedge?
Nothing, just a personal preference. You hear people talk about, you know, it spins more, but I don't think any of that's true. Here's CB's. Where's CB's baby blades? Oh, right here. Got these cut down. This is a 3-iron, so that's a normal 3-iron. So they're, you know, 4 or 5, you know, 4 inches shorter. I don't know when he'll be able to use them, but he'll be balling out when he starts to use them. Those are pretty cool. Thanks to Miura for those. Yeah, so I would say a couple of years ago, I kind of became like a free agent. I played some AP2s and AP, you know, I got a couple of sets that kind of these AP3s. So I got everything really. How about these? A couple of years ago, we almost signed with Hanma. Those are pretty nice. Wow. Nice club. Messed around with those for a little bit. Those are really good.
People are asking who made this rack.
Oak and Iron Shop. Just like a local carpenter. Somebody put me in touch with him and like he crushed it. Literally made it. I'm unfortunately going to need another one because I'm going to get some new clubs. But yeah, so, you know, was able to get all my drivers and for the most part and Oh, wow. What about these? National Custom Works, TBC irons. Don White, who made like all of Jack Nicklaus's clubs and everything like that.
Specific swing weights on your clubs?
I honestly couldn't even tell you. I just let the guys kind of match them to whatever my set is. But the Loft and Lie is pretty standard. Nothing crazy there. But I couldn't really tell you my swing weight. I've never been too involved with any of that stuff.
Best driver you've ever hit?
Honestly, the Ping I'm hitting now, the G410, and the Ping G400 Max was amazing. This new Maverick from Callaway, I've been testing that, and it's been really good. And I gamed the Sim Max for a few events, but it broke. I got mad and screwed it up. So don't do that.
Why did you switch to the yellow ball?
Honestly, just somebody asked, like, hey, do you want to play the yellow ball this week, or do you want to try it? It just came out, and I was like, sure, and I thought I played okay, and never really changed. These were Dave Baisden painted these. Louisville Golf made these for the Ringer. Got
Someone
a couple of them.
wants to see the Simmons.
The Simmons? The Persimmons?
I guess.
I mean, I'm waiting on one from National Customs too, but this is a pretty good one. Mess around with these from time to time. But yeah, that's kind of it. I know someone asked, do I still have the 3-wood from the Sony? I don't know if it's the actual one, but this was the same model. The one that I hit, I loved it. It was my favorite 3-wood I've ever had at that point, and I broke it hitting a shot under a tree, and I could never get it to be the same. I don't know why. But then got all my putters here.
Someone's asking what sponsors you have for equipment.
My only equipment sponsor right now is a ball shoe glove deal with Titleist. It was kind of the only thing that I knew 100% that I was going to stay, and there wasn't anything I felt like I could get that was better. And so that year that I went back down to the web, I figured might as well be able to play whatever I want. And it's been cool. It's been nice. Local guy, Peretti, makes some cool stuff. Go check him out. This was a pretty sweet one he made. Long neck, kind of with that little bit of offset.
Favorite Scotty cover?
Favorite Scotty cover. This one right here. There's a few out here that are some of my favorites. This craps table one with kind of some of the odds is ridiculous. And I always really liked this one from Hawaii. It's kind of got the lava rock look. There's a lot of cool ones though.
Favorite Vokey wedge stamping from all the masterpieces, Aaron Dill?
I said I think this one's my favorite one he's ever done. I don't know why, I couldn't tell you. I just thought it was really cool. And then a couple other ones that I thought were really cool. I think some of my friends have. But honestly,
Hi, Papa.
I kind of like the simple ones that I have now with just the TBC on the toe. A couple of 2-irons, a bunch of 3-woods.
Vokey wedge rep is on. That's the first one.
Hey, yo, AD. We gotta get a new pitching wedge when you're back up and running. We need a little makeover there. But yeah, shout out Aaron Dill. I'm kind of upset that I've given stuff away over the years to friends or just people in general, because it would be really cool. I mean, this is literally just stuff from the last 2 or 3 years.
Oh, can you show that on the iron again?
Yeah. Tour World TW 727M Fire. So good. Really nice.
Hybrids? Have you shown hybrids?
Oh, hybrids. Kind of got everything. You know, I've been messing around. I've been playing this Cobra for a while. I think it's a little too stiff for me, not getting enough spin on it. And then same kind of thing with the Sim Max. Really good, brand new. I really like them, but it seems like all the new stuff, they're trying to kind of like make it go further and less spin. And for me, I'm pretty specific with kind of the gaps that I want. So every year when they're like, hey, we got one that goes further, and it kind of gets hard.
National Custom Wedges?
Oh, they're right here. This is my backup set that I kind of mess around with when I'm at home. These were pretty cool. They made these.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, so I got a 51 and a 50, maybe like a 52 and a 61. I don't know what I got. Something. All my Mackenzie bags. I think I have one other one in storage that I saw today.
You have an apparel deal, right?
Yeah, with B. Dratty. Shout out B. Dratty. Brand new bag from Mackenzie. So fresh. These are on the shop right now if anybody wants one. Okay, bye.
Favorite Mackenzie bag?
Honestly, it's pretty hard to say. This iced out one we did for the Ringer one year was pretty insane. But, I mean, the one we made out of the Louis bag was pretty nuts. He kind of took all the hardware from the bag, like the actual zippers that were from the bag, everything like that, and, you know, made a couple of head covers out of it. So that was pretty insane. This Dormy Network one they did for me was sick too, kind of with the Dormy Network flag. And then, I like this one we did for the U.S. Open last year at Pebble. That was fun, even though I shot like 105.
Someone's asked a couple times your favorite Michigan course.
I don't think I've ever been anywhere in Michigan. Looking to get out there this year. Here was my first Scotty Cameron, my first Circle T Scotty Cameron. Do
you have some bags for the Ringer this year?
Yeah, they'll be kind of like pre-order ones like we did last year. So we probably won't do those as like the T gift for a while, just because we did it a couple years ago. Cool Tyson Lamb putter. If Tyson's watching, we need you to make more. You can't ignore me forever. He spelled my name wrong, so everyone should give him crap for that. He tried to white it or black it out like I wouldn't notice.
Do you have a hickory set?
Yeah, it's literally one of the last bags that I have to get out of storage. It's in my last Mackenzie bag. A couple of bullseyes. Things are insane. Literally the best feeling putter on the planet. Anybody thinks different? I don't know.
Favorite DC area course?
Probably Burning Tree. Shout out Burning Tree. Yeah, everyone always talks about that being like a cool club and the golf course just being okay, and I felt like the golf course was awesome.
Someone wants to see the ski rack.
I mean, not much to see. Got 3 sets of skis. Skied Armada my whole life, basically, since they became a company, Park City company.
Do you have any Circle Ts?
Yeah, we got a few. Here's another one of my first ones. Beach, smiley face on the bottom. This is one of my favorite ones. Long neck, BYU colors. That one was pretty insane. One of my favorite ones I have is the one Scotty made me off of one of this drawing that I made for him. Titleist Pro Staff on the bottom. Circle L for loser. Zac Blair special with the bullet sole on the bottom. That's insane. Putted with that a little bit.
What length putter?
Kind of got everything here from 35 to 30, probably 34s and 33s, honestly. Then I got the Bryson DeChambeau. It's a little too long for me, right? Goes up to like, that's almost as tall as me. Messed around with that for a little bit. Got this is another even roll, kind of a copy of mine, but it's all black. That one's pretty cool with this new wrist lock putter, or wrist lock grip. Pretty nice. But anyways, that's kind of it. Do we got any more questions? Should we do a quick couple of questions?
Yeah, there's been a lot. I haven't been able to keep up with all the questions.
Here, DC's been after this for months. Sent a bunch of stuff up to Seamus, a bunch of my old shirts, and they made them into head covers. This is the only one I just absolutely will not let go of.
Favorite putter grip?
This is the one that I've been basically putting with for a couple of years now. It's an Adele. I think Pure Grips makes it, but they won't make any for me, unfortunately. I guess, I don't know. But Adele's been cool enough to kind of send me a bunch. But I got that on a lot of my putters. It's on my gamer. It's all round. I don't know. I don't even know why.
This is your current set, right?
Yeah, this is my gamers right now. Shout out Dormy Network.
Did you bend your Mura irons weak, or are they standard?
Those CB301s are a little weak. Not crazy weak, but a little bit. Because those kind of come pretty hot.
Do you have a favorite Texas course?
Trinity Forest is pretty cool. I'm pretty sad. What? You covering the mic?
Yeah.
Trinity Forest, I would say. Pretty sad that they're like not going back there. That was pretty sad to hear. But haven't played a ton in Texas. Hoping to get out to Wolf Point. Zach Pede and Dormy Network, I think, might have just bought it. I don't know, but that's the word on the
Someone
street.
asked about your shoe collection. I don't know if they meant your sneaker or your like golf shoe collection.
They probably meant my sneakers, but can't get into that tonight. This is just some of my golf shoes.
Did you grip your own clubs, or do you grip your own clubs?
No, I don't do it. I don't do any of that. My dad does a little bit of that. I've just never really got into it. These are some of those Tour X and these Tour S's are some of my favorite shoes. And then the new shoe that I've been wearing, let me see if I got it. This is literally, it's like the most popular shoe on tour. I didn't buy into it for like 3 years. And finally I was talking to one of the FootJoy guys, and he's like, dude, you should at least try it. If you're looking for a shoe, at least try this. And they sent me a pair, and immediately my favorite shoe I've ever worn by far. It's amazing. I thought I was a little hesitant because of the no spikes, just kind of got the little nubs. And I was like, God, I don't want to slip in the mornings, but never have. It's been unbelievable. So highly recommend those.
What Seth Rayner course do you want to play the most? Or do you play the most? Sorry.
Do I play the most? I don't live near any of them. I've been able to play like National, which is more of like a CB McDonald. I've been able to play Chicago a few times. Shore Acres a couple of times, but need to get out and see a lot more of them.
What do you think about the FootJoy 1857?
Yeah, I have a bunch of pairs. They're really good. Here's a pair. They're awesome. I mean, if they would give them to me to wear out there, I would probably wear them. They're not nearly as comfortable as like the carbon that I just showed you, but they look really good.
Favorite golf bag you have?
Favorite golf bag?
Was it the Louis?
Yeah, I would probably say the Louis. Any one of the Mackenzie bags are fire. This Ping bag's pretty good though. We got a kind of a new version of this one coming out, kind of May 9th, camo, black camo, that'll be cool. This TBC bag's pretty fresh. You can't really see it until you get in the sun, but it's like all black on black digital camo. But got the TBC dartboard.
Are you playing in the 3M?
Yeah, planning on it. I mean, who knows at this point? We'll see. We're kind of waiting on an update from the tour. They said that they would...
Favorite hole at Riverside?
Favorite hole at Riverside? Probably 5. Really, really good par 5. Just kind of got to do the right stuff.
What irons have the best ball speed off the horsel?
Off the hosel or horsel?
Hazel.
Not entirely sure, but I could maybe find somebody to get back to you on that. These are another set of irons I messed around with. Both of these, actually. These were really good, the Ping eye blades. I like a lot of bounce on my irons, and that's kind of a little bit of a reason why I'm not able to game some of the irons I like a lot. But these are awesome too.
Favorite
Callaway Apex Pros.
Favorite course in upstate New York?
Upstate New York. Never. I'm trying to think. Is like Oak Hill upstate New York?
What about Sleepy Hollow?
I'm not sure. I don't think that's upstate New York.
What shafts do you use?
I kind of everything. So right now I have these NS prototype, these Nippons. They're the 2F15. But I will show you these shafts right here, the nunchucks. They don't make them anymore, I don't think. They are so buttery. They're unbelievable. Had these in some clubs. They're so good. They don't make them anymore, unfortunately.
Favorite course in Ireland?
Never been to Ireland. Hoping to get out there soon. Need to get out to Royal County Downs and a bunch of different places.
Any Canada courses?
Canada, I was super bummed because I was pumped to play, St. George's this year. Place looks sick. I don't know if they'll have it there next year or what, but there's a lot of good courses up there.
What makes the eye blades so good?
I don't know. I just liked them. They did what I was hoping they would, and they were kind of good on some of the shots that weren't directly on the center of the club face, which is kind of what I'm looking for.
Favorite Australian course? There's a lot, aren't there?
Yeah, Royal Melbourne probably. That place is ridiculous.
Favorite course in Ohio? That course that you do the qualifying is really cool.
Yeah, Springfield's cool. I love Canterbury. Also love Country. Shout out to all my friends at Country. But there are a lot of good ones. Camargo, love Camargo. There's a lot of good ones. Sneaky, really good golf state. Muirfield Village, dialed. Let's do a couple more and wrap it up.
Okay, a couple more questions. Best 4E cover?
For you.
For you.
This new one we're doing for the Ringer is pretty insane. That's if you don't like that. But this is like my favorite cover I've ever done in my life. I don't know why, but it's nuts. This is a sick driver right here. Show the people this. Wow. This was like a prototype Honda when we were going to sign with them. They sent us like a bunch of drivers to try, and that one is super, super nice.
Driver shaft specs?
It's like a X that's soft stepped, so it's a little less stiff.
Is A and GC Augusta National?
Yeah.
A couple people are asking if you've played.
If I've played Augusta?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Hopefully sometime soon. Maybe.
What's harder to hit, Apex Pro or iBlade?
They're both pretty similar. They're both really good. Kind of. I honestly, if I was gonna play one set of clubs, not that aren't mine in my bag right now, it might be these ones. Whoops. Yeah. Well, cool. One more question, and then I'll let everybody go.
One more question.
Go. There's still a lot of people on here. Maybe we should do more.
Thoughts on G4 shoes?
No comment. I'm a FootJoy guy.
My favorite putter cover? I don't know. There's a lot I like. His TBC ones aren't out here, so.
This one's kind of cool. The Christmas tree one.
Yeah, that one's cool.
The pastel one's pretty cool too. Scotty crushed the head cover game for
I like
a
that
long
one
time. Maybe got a little I mean, you can do better than that. You know what I mean? and this one.
Best course in Chicago.
Chicago Golf Club.
And best course in Oklahoma.
I've only played a few places in Oklahoma. Definitely need to get out there and see a little bit more.
Someone asked why you're not playing Titleist clubs anymore.
Honestly, my contract was up, and it was just kind of one of those things where the contracts on the web aren't like life-changing type money. It's not, and I was like, I might as well go play what I want and really kind of spend a year really finding out what I play best with and that whole type of thing. And honestly, it was kind of one of those things where I like the freedom that if something new comes out, I have the ability to go try it. Maybe I pick up a little ball speed or, some yardage with some irons or a driver. So I wasn't really tied down to anything because, one good week kind of, unless you're getting like Rory McIlroy money, you can make a lot of money on the golf course. So
someone asked if you enjoyed Bermuda and if you're going to be playing there again in the future.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hopefully no, because, it's an opposite field week. So hopefully you're, in the WGC event or whatever it's opposite of. But yeah, me and the Russian had a good time out there, hit up mid-ocean. Really cool place.
Ever play Pine Valley?
Yeah, Pine Valley, probably, one of my favorite courses, if not my favorite course.
Favorite course you've played in Utah?
I really like the Sand Hollow Links course, little 9-hole course down in St. George. And I like Glen Wild a lot. It's, it's the best course, I think.
What about in Virginia? Favorite course? You already said Burning Tree is your favorite DC course, right?
Yeah. Virginia, I don't know. I need a list.
Why the big offset in putters?
The story behind this putter was I had been kind of messing around with a bunch of stuff and played really bad at the US Open and maybe not a great week putting the week before that, and Utah web event was the next week, and there was a couple putters. I had seen this putter in the tour truck 4 or 5 weeks before that and was like, man, that looks cool. And then there was a new, what is it called? The Axis one, the one that Justin Rose putts with. And I went to PGA Tour Superstore, bought both of them, went out to Riverside with Shane Brady. We got up to the first tee, and I was like, hey, I got 2 new putters. Just choose whichever one you want to use, because he was also looking for a new putter. And he chose the Axis one, and that left me with the even roll, and the rest is history.
Let's see, there's a lot of questions. Ping blueprints?
I've never hit them. They might be a little too tight for me.
Favorite course in the Bay Area?
The San Francisco Golf Club.
Thoughts on Peachtree Golf Club?
Never been. Excited. Have, got a couple of invites out there this year. Hopefully once COVID calms down, able to sneak out and go check it out.
Best course in New Zealand?
Never been, but I would assume Tara Iti. Or there's one with I can't pronounce it. Starts with a P that looks super sick.
Ever bought clubs off eBay?
Yeah, for sure.
Any on here?
Maybe not on here. I literally just had one.
Have you played Eugene Country Club in Oregon?
Yeah, I played the Pacific Coast up there. Bought this off eBay, old PT. I buy clubs off eBay all the time. I just bought a sick BYU bag off eBay the other day.
Have you played Lake Merced Golf Club?
Yeah. Lake Merced's cool. Excited to see kind of the changes. I know they got, some big plans with a big renovation there.
What's the Boston Tea Party lineup?
Myopia, Essex, the Country Club, Boston Golf Club, Old Sandwich, Eastward Ho, Little Marion, Catanzit, Newport, maybe sneak down and hit up Wannamoysit, and yeah, that's probably it.
You've played Everglades in Florida?
No, it's like one of my favorite logos ever. We were on Worth Avenue this year, and I could literally like toss a ball over the bush. I wanted to go so bad.
So you haven't played it yet?
No, need to get out there.
Let's see. Have you played Ballyneal?
No, haven't been, but definitely want to go check it out because that's definitely like a similar model to TBC as far as kind of stay and play and, you know, going out there somewhere to golf and just do everything on property. So definitely need to check it out.
Someone's asked, favorites like mid-round snack on the golf course?
Peanut butter and bacon sandwich from Marion. Or,
Nice.
you know, the burger dog at Olympic Club is pretty good too. But other than that, just like little bars and snacks and peanuts, I don't know.
Your favorite pairing on tour?
Johnson Wagner.
Best Vegas course, not Shadow.
Shadow.
Played any golf in Alabama?
No. I played the web event last year. I don't even know what it was called. I think it was a Robert Trent Jones trail course. Need to get out to Shoal Creek and some of those other places though.
Most important club on the rack relative to where you are now?
Probably this right here. Used this at the web finals. You know, when I shot like, I don't know what it was, like 62, 63, took second place. Derek Fathauer beat me. I putted so good that week. I don't even know if it was that putter, to be honest. I think it was. But I had gone missed cut. This was when there was 4 web playoff events. And I went missed cut, missed cut, missed cut on the first 3. But I vividly remember chipping in or making a bunker shot on 15 at the Scarlet course, and nothing for 3 weeks had gone good. Couldn't make a putt, wasn't doing anything right. Hold this bunker shot out, and it was like, wow, there it is. Like, that's how you play golf. And then I made it, I think, another birdie on 17, and then came out just so hot down in Florida. We got this head cover there. That's one of my favorite head covers. Pretty sick. Got the oranges with the Circle T orange right there. But that was a cool week, you know. Played really good, took second, and yeah, that was fun.
Someone asked your favorite ball retriever. Is it that right there?
So, I don't have any, unfortunately, but we're definitely looking into it.
Best driver for an amateur on the market?
I mean, I would have to probably say one of the Pings. This one right here, the Ping G. I think it's the Ping G410. Some of the a lot of the amateurs, you kind of need some spin. I've been really happy with that driver. It feels good, looks good. But all of them, honestly, the new Callaway stuff, the new TaylorMade stuff's good. Titleist is really kind of picked it up in the driver for last year, so that's probably not the answer you wanted to hear, but they're all pretty good now.
Golf hero growing up?
Tiger.
Can we get a bag tour? We kind of did that already.
Yeah, we'll just show them really quick. How many people are on? If they're starting to drop, let's
389.
Oh, they're still on there then. All of them are pretty good. We took an old Louis Vuitton bag and made that. That was a gift to myself after I won the Ellie Mae Classic. Got my tour card back, obviously, and was like, that was always something that I said whenever I won a golf tournament, I wanted to make a new Mackenzie bag just to kind of have and to remember, and that was kind of the one I made for that.
Clubs you played as a junior?
Everything. Mizuno's, Titleist, Callaway. That is one thing. It's so disappointing and sad to not have any of my stuff. I have no idea where it went. What?
Well, I'm just...
Yeah, I have no idea where it went.
That's sad.
I think just gave it to friends and people, and I have no idea. I mean, I've probably had... This, again, is literally from, like, the last 3 years. I bet I've had I think this was 20 sets of irons.
What are those black things in the rack? Black things. Oh, these?
Probably these. They're little seat stick umbrellas. So, you know, when you're going to watch somebody, you can kind of stick that in the ground and watch. We got those for Shrimp. You know, she's fair skinned. She needs a little sun protection. She's like Dan.
Have you ever played winged foot?
Yeah, I have. Excited to get back there for the U.S. Open this year. Hopefully it happens, but who knows at this point.
Ever played with or met Tiger?
Yeah, I beat him by 15 the one time I played him. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Best course you played in college?
Meadow Club was pretty cool out in California. I'd probably say that.
Favorite course in Massachusetts?
I haven't played a ton up there, but I would probably say the Country Club.
Top 3 shoes to play in?
Top 3 shoes to play in? That Pro SL Carbon is the best shoe I've ever worn in my life. And the 1857 is as good as it gets.
Any Nike clubs you like?
Never ever hit a Nike club, to be completely honest. Yeah, just never did. I was always big time Titleist guy growing up. You know, they took really good care of me through college and amateur golf and, you know, my first few years out on tour. So big time Titleist loyalist kind of growing up, and you know, they've always been cool. Never got into Nike.
Hardest club on the rack?
Hardest to hit?
I guess.
Probably this one. 3-iron. Things like, I mean, look at that. I don't know how, I don't even know why I got this. I could never hit it. This kind of, I mean, it's maybe got a little more offset than some of those, like that Ricky Fowler Cobra blade, but that's about as good looking as a club as there is in the world.
Favorite Dallas course?
Trinity Forest.
When did you get into drawing and sketching?
I mean, I've always done it growing up, so my whole life really, but kind of big time, I would say the last like 5-6 years.
What's your driver club head speed?
I don't even know, maybe like 110.
Favorite Georgia course?
Ohoopee.
Have you ever played in Oklahoma?
Yeah, I played the Pub Links at the OU golf course, and I've played Oklahoma State's course and Oak Tree. Is that what it's called, Oak Tree? I've played a few, not many though.
Thoughts on Alotian?
Alotian's sick. Played the Western Amateur there. Haven't been back since they've redone the bunkers, but it looks really cool, and it was always a good golf course.
Favorite driver? You may have already answered that.
Yeah, the Ping G410. It's not up there. It's in my bag. But that Ping G400 Max is pretty good, too.
Have you been to where Miura is made?
No, I haven't. Over in, like, Japan or something. Haven't made it over there. Made in Japan. Never been.
Favorite cheap course you've ever played?
Cheap course?
Like less than $50? Or hidden gem course?
Northwood, up in just, you know, a couple hours north of San Francisco. That's pretty insane. I had a good time up there.
Favorite putter in your collection? You probably already showed it. But...
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them, but this one's kind of sentimental, obviously. Circle L, Scotty Cameron. He made that off of a drawing that I sketched up for him. But,
Springfield Country Club or Muirfield?
I mean, Muirfield, but Springfield is really amazing. I love it. That's one of my... I always do U.S. Open sectionals there because it's just such a cool golf course. But Muirfield's one of my favorite courses we play all year.
Iron cover recommendation?
I don't know. Maybe ask the Club Pro guy. He might be able to help you out. Let's do 3 more. Best
course in South Carolina?
TBC. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Favorite Pinehurst course?
Number 2. Pine Needles and Mid Pines are pretty good though.
How are the Peloton workouts going?
Good. I'm still on the beginner. I'm not doing anything except beginner for like a month. Gonna get really dialed in and then kind of chase down Rory and those guys.
How hard is Mid-Ocean?
We got it on a day that I don't think it was too windy, but I mean, I think it can blow pretty hard out there, so it gets tough.
Where did blow snakes come from?
My dad, I don't even know, just growing up, you know, that's what they called a long putt, but I got it stamped in right there, blow snakes.
Let me see. Can't really see.
Yeah, I don't know, you might not be able to see it.
Cool. Well,
all right, thanks everybody. If there's anything we missed, shoot us a DM, we'll get you answered up, but thanks everybody, and yeah. Check it out. Oh, these are cool. Show the people these. Pushcut Customs did those. This one too down here. But yeah, pretty fresh. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, bye.